morning. The very secret of doing this episode is to create an environment of confidence, freeing the mind. As you can see, in the very early morning, I'm doing my exercise. Why? Because Swamiji says the whole existence of living is to have no fear. Why I'm saying this? Because it's a strange time we're living where fear is existing and rampant everywhere. So now if we can put in a little bit of time, right, as I'm doing little bit of time of our day for exercise, nothing like it. So what it stands for example, you stand at a place inside your room and then you have the movement going because of the fact that it's an isolation, maybe it's a quarantine, whatever, the strange time, the threat outside we are going through. The first thing you must ensure is that putting in this 20 minutes or for example, this kind of stuff I'm doing for about 25 to 30 minutes is going to make a world of change in your life. We all know that inside, if you're confined, be it a sports person, it's a common person, two things comes into play. The body gets rusty, and the second thing is that the mind gets depressed. At times, fear sets in, stress. To elevate all these things, free your mind. As I say, I have a lot of motivation quotes. Get moving. So this is a stick. This is going to bring some variety into your exercise. Inside a room as I am, start having some movement. Just watch. You can coordinate your movement, right? 5 of this. Then have this one going. Little bit of movements. Have the circulation going. As the circulation starts, Sunil Gavaskar used to say when he used to go to the crease that I take 1 or 2 runs so that the circulation starts. The moment the circulation starts, you feel better. The early depression in the morning to face the day, that slowly dissipates. So have these things going for about 2-3 minutes. You can have some jogs. This helps, brings variety to you. You love doing it. Okay, now as you see, so a lot of the stuff I can do my high knees. So in a 1 minute or 2 minutes, the body starts perspiring. Your heart rate goes up a bit. And as I said, a lot of neurochemical changes comes into play. It's not only the body. The doctors are saying outside that if you exercise, immunity grows. But at the same time, as you exercise, the fear factor, a lot of hormones which are there causing the problem, they slowly dissipate. So we're going to get into stretches. Now, I would suggest that you do a little bit of movements and all this for 2-3 minutes and then slide into your stretches. And here I will tell a lot of secrets. First thing is your gut. The gut creates a lot of problems. The fear and all these things, you may be really surprised to know, emanates from here because this has got a huge connection with this. So my stretches will be something which anyone can do. So what I do, I take a mat, lie down, and as you can see, I hold it and let it go. I hold it, I let it go. Simple and easy. Hug it. Now the moment you're pulling it close to your chest, that puts a lot of pressure here. So circulation starts going in the gut. And the moment the gut circulation starts, there is sympathetic nerves and parasympathetic. The more we can arouse our parasympathetic system, the flight and fight system, what will happen? Our body will be having less fear. So now we start doing it. How many times? 10 of this. As I finish, we go for this wiper. So you can see this is a wiper. Very simple and easy, right? Have your hip joint moving. Very nice. So once you've finished this, each one you do try to 10 to 15 times. Now again, I'm bringing the gut into play because a lot of the troubles, as I said, triggered from here. Now this is simple and easy. Do your cobra, do your cat, and go for the dog. And this covers every generation, every spectrum. You can be a common person, you can be a sports person. So again, I go there, that stretches the whole abdominal region. You go this and do the dog. Again I do it. This is your cobra, this is your cat, and this is your dog. Now, you should be always doing 20. You can go up to 15. Now you can see I'm perspiring. So there's whole lot of changes. And remember that some of the greats say that fear is something that sits in your mind and then it stops working, make you function normally. We remember there's a great person who said the vultures, they scale great heights, they don't have any fear. So this is human spirit. If you can go through the history of human being, we have scaled great heights, really forgetting what fear lies ahead. So there may be a threat outside the virus, but a human being, if you have got the courage, the willpower, you can overcome it. And that starts with this morning exercise. Now, once you have done this, you can have some thoracic movement going. Okay? And from there to there. And as you do this, remember, these stretches will take about 3 or 4 minutes. You start breathing deeply, because this breathing has got a huge thing to do. So you finish your stretches, you get up, have some breathing. So when you're going this way, so a lot of oxygen gets in. The more the oxygen gets into the system, muscles gets relaxed. It puts our thought into perspective. A lot of the worrying factors goes away. You know, Bjorn Borg, a legendary tennis player, had a heart rate of 40. He was iceberg, they used to tell. Of the current generation, you can see how cool Rahul Dravid is. So, being cool is something I've seen Rahul Dravid doing. A lot of breathing stuff. Sindhu does yoga nidra. So you do your stuff, lot of breathing, the oxygen gets into the system, your thought process opens up, the clarity of the mind. How many of this you will do, right? So you can count any movement you can incorporate, right? For example, so you can count in every movement 10 of this. Then you can do. So these are some of the varieties I am giving you. Now, once you have done this, yes, my stick ran away, you can put in some very, very energizing cardio exercises. What is that cardio? Right. Now, the first one, see, everyone loves variety. So, what you can do is bring this bottle into play. And now, if I just get into a sideways. So, this is basically the rope wave we do, and you do it. Use the water bottle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you can go up to 50. And my heart rate shows. The doctor said, if you walk this way, what it does enhances our immunoglobulin. I mean the lymphatic system. The antibodies we're talking about. The antibodies goes and catches off the viruses, the bacteria from outside. So this lymphatic system gets a boost if you work out. So don't stop, start walking out, and you can see a world of change in your life. Now keep the bottle there, you can hold this. So you can see varieties galore. Now, so everything you do, for example, I said, you do this bottle, count of 50, rest for 30 seconds, repeat it 3 times. Now slide into this stick. As I was saying, lift the stick. What you can do, you can see, you throw it up. Throw it up. It's attention of the mind. Your mind comes here. You are wandering away somewhere. The mind binds here. So, lift. You can't coordinate, make it very simple. Transfer. You can put it there. Simple. You're a sports person, go for the high knee. In the high knee, you can transfer. Transfer here into the sideways. So these are varieties galore, right? So for a sports person, you can do quick high knee and then change the high knee into this. And everything you count, either 30 seconds or 30-40 reps. Take about 30 seconds of break and you do 5 of the repetitions. Now, after this, I give you the variety. You can pick 2 things in a day. There's a mat, or you can do. Use your imagination. and lot of varieties are there. Only thing you need to do is trigger your willpower that I have to do it. One more motivational quote and I slide into the diet. The motivational quote is nothing. Michael Jordan, the legendary basketballer basketballer, it's called Air Jordan. He says, in life you're going to bound to have obstacles. When you strike a wall, don't turn around and go away. Try to climb the wall, go through it, or work around. Now at the moment, a threat from the virus is having our life coming to a standstill, but we have to combat. The willpower exercise starts with this. Now, having done all these exercises, I give you small little tips on your food habits. What is that? Remember, the food plays a key role. The science says that the mood, the gut health and the mood has a huge role to play. So you pepper your body with a lot of probiotic food. Probiotic will help your gut health, and that has connection with this. Okay, so you can have our parasympathetic system in a better state if you take probiotic food. What are that? Yogurt, the khatta dahi we have got, kefir, kombucha. In simple words, you can have your rice, the last cooked rice at the end of the day, at night, in a little bit of water and take it in the morning. Okay, so these are some of the stuff, and again some good fruits you take. They are very nice. You can take it before food also. That's a banana, the apple. Okay, these are good probiotic stuff. So the probiotics, at the end of the day, you can select yourself that will improve your gut health and all the thought process in a positive frame of mind. And then you just take your fried stuff away, cut down your caffeine. Remember, the kick it gets from the coffee and the tea is good, but too many of this in a day, a cup here and there is fine, but too much is going to create irritation in the gut and have your thoughts, a lot of clumsy thoughts. So the food also plays a key role. I talked about the probiotics and prebiotics. You can prepare at your place. Move better, exercise, have your neurochemistry reverse. All the stressful hormones, the cortisol, the adrenalines, they're going to bother you. But then the exercise you do, your serotonin and endorphin comes into play, the feel-good factor comes into play, and you can have a better life. No matter what the threat outside is, you can really pilot your own ship in your own way. Stay tuned, we'll be coming up with more such very exhilarating stuff.